BBN, what's going on, guys? This is the Loyal BBN Fan Show. We are back at it at an unexpected show tonight. Come on, how can I not come on here and hang out with BBN? How can we not come on here and talk about Travis Perry and how is that all going down and what's next for Kentucky basketball? I'm not seeing if I have anybody on yet. I can tell you in a second. I'm trying to make sure that my mic is working okay. I just kind of grabbed one of my older mics from home. Just need to make sure that this is working. So I might have to go. So in the comments, if you can just let me know if what's up, baby? What's going on? Can you hear me okay? As long as you can hear me, then I'm good. I just gotta make sure that that people can hear me before I keep going on. So if you can hear me, please let me know. And I'm going to make my screen bigger so I can see what's going on. But anyway, man, I'm so pumped up. I'm so excited about what's going on with Kentucky basketball. That was a shocker last night when I found out about Travis Perry. And thank you, Leah. She sent me the text. She's the first one to notify me. I was on my way to bed and everything. So no volume. Yeah, loud and clear. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you. Do this. No. Hold on, I'm at my daughter's basketball practice, and I was sitting here, and I said, why don't I just go live and just hang out with Kentucky fans today, the BBN, with the family, baby. Yeah. Look, I'm shocked. So I can't really see a lot of comments, or if I'm looking, or I can see, let me see if I can do this right here. Just trying to make sure that, but I mean, like, what are you guys' thoughts on Travis Perry? A lot of people seen it coming. A lot of people says, a lot of people are upset that he left. A lot of people are like, what took him so long? A lot of people is, I hate to see him go. Do you think this right here was a mutual agreement between him and Pope? Did he see, as people said, did he just see the writing on the wall? Was it there? Did Coach Pope just completely out recruited over him, or whatever they call that phrase? What's going on with this situation? And are we gonna get another 4? Do we need another big? I mean, we got enough guards. I mean, how many more guards do we need? We don't need too many more, but we need a big, maybe a big stretch 4. Man, this is big time right here. So let me see, because I don't like how this is right. I'm on my nope, that's not. Well, I guess I can use this right here. I don't really like. Let me see. I wish him the best as long as he doesn't go. Ooh, could you imagine him going to Louisville? I don't see that. I did hear today that maybe the front runner, maybe right now, would be Ole Miss. I hate that for him because we owe Ole Miss a beatdown next year. So I just don't want you to get crossed. I don't want him to get to be caught up in the crossfire when we go put down Ole Miss after what they did to us this year. We owe Ole Miss. So I kind of hope it's not that. But hey, friendly fire, we coming. Louisville is loaded at guard. No way he goes there. I heard Perry going. Oh yeah, I mean I heard it might be Ole Miss. So who was that? Carl Miller? No, that's Otis. So I can't really see like I really want to see right now because I'm on my phone and I don't know how to really make. I'm not sure how to make this bigger. But right now I don't know how to do that. So my apologies for that. I did this right here. Yeah, probably not available. Blah, blah. Oh man, they won't even change my what's name because I can't see nothing. But I don't think anybody is going to be able to keep guys for multiple years. Damn big like hard is to turn down. I want to imagine. I'm trying my best to imagine what that conversation was like, and I wonder if Coach Pope initiated the conversation. I mean, because he waited to as they say, the 11th hour to decide or to announce that he was leaving. Maybe they already knew he was leaving. Maybe he just prolonged it. But I'm just kind of curious on maybe how that conversation went. And is there anybody that's out there? So if you don't know already, come Thursday, Jimmy and Leah will be live doing the show. They talk recruiting a lot too. So Maybe they know somebody to hit the portal that may be talking to Kentucky. I'm not really sure. I know that it's closed as far as in-person visits, but that doesn't mean if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we can still contact people via phone or text or whatever it is. It just can't be in person. So I'm pretty sure that Coach Pope is still going to be busy doing that, trying to fill this last slot. And I'm excited. I am. I'm just curious on who else do we get here. And I mean, it's when I look online and I see comments and I see everybody talking and different people, hey, I wish them well, get better, get bigger, get stronger, get what I'm saying, get to work on your game. Then I see a lot of people was like, what took him so long? Well, why didn't he leave sooner? He can't guard anything. I mean, some people are just gonna be harsh, you know what I'm saying? And some people are just really gonna let you know exactly how they feel. But I really because on this probably women's portal classes close night. I'm going to some classes. Ooh, that's a good question too as well. I wonder what Kenny Brook has in store. Kentucky Rick, you know what, Kentucky Rick, you need to be on. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you live, and I'm gonna put you on the spot, Kentucky Rick. But you need to get on the show with Jimmy and with Leah and talk some recruiting. You put so much time into recruiting, you might as well shed some of that light, especially on the women's side of the house, is where you spend predominantly of your time at. Is on just talking about what the women's team is doing. And also, I just want to make an announcement that if you live in the Lexington area, um, right now, I'm coming unless something changes between now and Friday night. Right now, I'll be in Lexington um, for the historic Memorial Coliseum opening. Me and my wife and daughter is trying to come up this weekend. So, hey, if you're in Lexington this weekend, if you see me out and about, come on, man, come by and say hi, man. Let's get a picture together. Let me put some faces with some of you guys. That would mean a lot to me. He has to have no regrets with all the injuries we had last season. He got a chance to play as a freshman. He got a big chance to play. Who was that? JJ. He got a big chance to play as a freshman. He that's a dream come true. I know for him. He got a lot of playing time. I mean, we don't want people to get injured, but I mean, somebody's got to play, and he stepped up and he did what he could. And people's going to say, he's definitely a liability for us and everything. But I mean, he was just thrown into the fire, and he had to do what he do. So I feel like by the time he gets a junior or whatever, I feel like this guy's going to have it locked down. He's going to understand college basketball a lot better. But I definitely wish him the best. And once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. And who never knows? You know, coming senior, if he's still in college, maybe he'll transfer back to Kentucky to finish his time. It's crazy things have happened. People have went back to their old schools after being transferred for a while. So let's see what happens there. Uh, sorry, man. My apologies. Get that out. Oh, I'll be in Frankfurt on the 20th. My fine piece. Hey, Craig, how you doing, man? Absolutely. Yeah. So we're gonna be coming from Tennessee. I don't think that I have to drive through. I'm coming down west. I think it is in Tennessee. I don't think I have to drive through Frankfurt. But I'm definitely going to be as long as nothing changes. We're not sure if we're going to come down Friday night and stay all night and then leave after the ceremony on Saturday afternoon. So right now I'm not really sure. So definitely Friday I'll post something online just to let you guys know what my schedule is and that I'll be in town. But as right now, I'm planning to be in town. So if I see anybody, you guys see me. See, the problem is you guys know who I am. I don't know who you are. So please just come up and say how I hope he stays out of SEC. Hate to see him be at the free throw line. Oh, that would suck, man. But I think Jeff, right now, I think he's slated to people are saying that's the only name that I'm hearing out there right now. It's Ole Miss. So Travis Green, we coming for you. I hope you're ready. Cause so we coming downhill and we gonna put it on somebody's head. That's for sure. no matter how long period he stayed, they would have been able to defend. I don't want, yeah, and I definitely don't want to throw, I don't want to throw Travis Perry under the bus, Barb. You know, I think, I think this is one of the situations where he did what was best for him. He saw who was coming in, and he realized that his playing time this year was going to be very limited. I do have to ask the question though, if he does go to Ole Miss, is Ole Miss losing a lot of people? And has he already talked to the coach about playing time? That's all. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we'll all see later down the road as far as how all that works out. But I definitely wish him the best, and I was shocked. Like I did not, I thought it was a sure lock that that he was coming back the same way Trent was. But unfortunately, I guess things happened, and I guess it just didn't work out that way. And I guess that he had to do what was best for him. So I wish him the best. Oh, okay, Barb. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to stay positive. I really want to stay positive as much as possible. Everything. Let me see. I haven't seen anyone throwing bus. Uh, oh, he's definitely. Um, I mean, even it doesn't matter even what team. If he goes to Ole Miss, and when they come into Lexington next year, he'll get. I mean, he get a nice clap when he gets in the ball game, when he scores or whatever. I don't think people are going to boo him. That's for sure. He's not going to Tennessee. He's not going to Louisville. So I think he's in the clear. He's good. He ain't going to do. So I think he's in the clear as far as not coming home and getting booed. I think he'll get a hand clap, that's for sure, when he comes back in as well. Um, Curry is gone. Yeah. I hate to see Curry go, but he just couldn't really guard in SEC. That's why surprises me. Yeah, he's just gonna just go. And who said that? I like that comment, APO, because if the narrative is he's not good enough to play in the SEC, but he's going to go to Ole Miss, where Ole Miss still plays a lot of these teams twice a year. Like, is it going to be a major freshman to sophomore jump that he's going to be prepared? Is this something that maybe Mark Pope didn't see happening at least within another year or two? So it is kind of funny on that he's just going to go to another SEC team, because if you're that good to stay in the SEC, then why come you can't stay at Kentucky? You know, a lot of people saying, hey, why come he doesn't go to Mary, maybe Western Kentucky? Um, hey man, he should, I don't know, go to Austin P or something like that. But I feel like he's going to continue to grow every single year, no matter where he's at. And I look forward to seeing him play when he's a senior in college. Boy, it shows who I was transferring to. Uh, so is that like a Otis when 247 talks about Travis Perry? Are they mentioning Ole Miss is like a crystal ball 80 to 90% that he's going to go there? Then I want to hear it. Louisville lost a key player also. Louisville lost. Louisville had a player that I can't remember his name because Louisville's not important. Louisville had a player that actually got his name on the portal, but he came back. He's announced he's coming back, but I don't know who the key person that they actually lost. Going to Kentucky University, pretty good. One of his teammates' dad is coaching Kentucky. I don't know. But definitely, that's definitely going to have to be something that everyone's going to be waiting to see. Because I mean, that's going to be a huge announcement whenever Perry commits to somewhere. You know exactly that. Perry from Kentucky to but um, I wish him well. I really do. Walker Horn is Northern's coach. Ooh, okay. Because did Walker Horn did he? Because I know we had a transfer guy who left too as well. Uh, yeah, good fit. Thank no, what's going on? I see you. Thank you so much. Um, I'm hopefully. I mean, hopefully the next day or two it comes out. If it hasn't, I don't think it has already, because people would know. But hopefully the next day or two it will come out, and we'll be able to see exactly where he actually signs with. But right now, I mean, hey, he's a wildcat at heart. We thank him for his services here at Kentucky. We look forward to seeing him grow as a player. But what about Kentucky? What is Mark Pope up to? What was the conversation? Are we gonna get a stretch four? Has anybody heard about anybody else that maybe may be another last second option for Kentucky? I hope we don't go out and get no more guards. I think we guard heavy. I think we're solid. Even with injuries, I think we still got enough guards that we can rotate those guys in and out and keep fresh legs. If at nowhere else, keep fresh legs at the guard position. I think we've got enough people out there that can actually play ball. But I think I would like to see another stretch floor. I'm sorry, a stretch four. We don't know what JQ is going to do. We don't know how, they say he'll be ready by game time when the season starts. When the real season starts, not the small limited games or whatever, but the real games when they first start. I would love to see us go out and get one more stretch for Hartthorne. Would that be a good fit? I don't know. I mean, he's the whenever we got Aberdeen from Florida, Hartthorne was actually on. If I'm correct, Hartthorne was actually on an official visit at Kentucky during that time frame. So I was even shocked about Aberdeen coming to Kentucky because Hartthorne was on campus, and it's like, okay, if we get Aberdeen, it seems like we don't need a lot more people, but you got this guy on campus, class of 25. How is that going to work out? How are we going to be able? How are we going to be able um, to get both of these guys on the team? But I guess people understood. Let me see if I can see now if I got my glasses on. So I guess people understood that this right here was in the working. It just hadn't been announced yet. So I guess that's kind of what's going on right now as well. So let's see, notebook. Um, I mean, do we? I mean, look. Let me say that somebody came on here and said we had a really good show the other night, and because we used one of the questions of um, would you want Calipari back if you could just get a championship in year one? We were just having fun with that. No, nobody wants Cal back. I just want to make sure that people understand that we were just having a good time. We were just talking, and it was a good conversation. So we're not trying to be stupid. We're not trying to be ignorant. We understand that. I'm saying we understand that we want Cal back. I mean that we do not want Cal back. It was just a simple question that we had. How you guys doing? I'm at my daughter's practice right now, so if you just joined, my apologies. It's really hot in my car, so if I turn the car on, if you guys hear it in the background, my apologies for that. Otherwise, I gotta get off and turn my car off because it's hot. I hope it's a four. I hope we go out and get a real strong four. Um, that's what I would like to see a lot. Hope just now got PS Smell out. You don't need a Arkansas dude and have PS Smell. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't want to. No Cal back. No. That was my one blooper for today. No Cal back. Don't no none of that. Cal is long gone. Exactly, Cal is long gone. We're not looking back. We're not even what I'm saying. We're not even going there. We're enjoying what Coach Pope is doing in 2025 here at the Kentucky Wildcats, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see what he's going to get. I have it. I know once again, if you just joining, Jimmy and Leo will be live. Um, they'll be live on Thursday evening. Are they done practicing already? Wow. Okay, so maybe I don't really want to drive and talk, but um, this is all right, bro. But I forgot what I was going to say. Let's just see what happens. We have 12 guys that expect minutes. We need a project. Is that going to be Hawthorne? Would Hawthorne be the project? I mean, you gotta in this situation, if you want to bring in somebody that is a project, then I think you do go out and bring in a freshman. Uh, so that so that freshman can grow. Because everybody we got right now is experienced on this level, except for Jasper and Marino. But I think those guys are going to come along pretty well as too. Was a perfect project, and he was not set. Now, I don't think he wanted to set too long, because I mean, if we didn't get, if nobody on the team this year got hurt, as he's already recruiting. He's doing an in-house visit right now, with what's his name, Kenny, or I can't, something like that. But he's actually doing an in-home visit. He was today. I seen a picture of it, as well. But you know, if Perry didn't want to set, then yes, absolutely, he's like everybody else, as well too. If that's a $20 million roster, what we the GM financial advisor, he sure does. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure these guys they went out and spent some money. I mean, I don't know how much Aberdeen got. Him being a national champion, leaving, coming to Kentucky. Did I mean? I heard it. I heard it went great. I saw that. I heard it. Uh, that's good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I thought that young kid that he actually went to the house today. I thought he actually was from Kentucky. So I definitely had my people mixed up. Proofs without BBN getting word out of it. And Pope has 2 times now. He's sneaky good. Pope is just going about his business. Man. He's just going about doing what he does. And I really think the outcome of what he's trying, he's really trying his best to bring the banner back here to Kentucky. And I watched a video today on TikTok, and I don't remember the guy who was talking, but he said with the addition of Aberdeen, Kentucky just became the deepest team in college basketball next year. Dude, that's Perry might go to Perry might go to well, I'm trying to think. Did Calvin Perry? Did he? I think he recruited Perry. I I I doubt if he goes there. I doubt if he goes there. I doubt if he goes to Arkansas. That would definitely be something to see as well too. Um, so we have to see how that turns. Perry might go to Arkansas. That's that's definitely pretty funny as well. Just to see that I've been on. That's it. Huh? Good. I'm not sure if my daughter's practice is over or what. It looks like the coaches are all leaving. Man, sorry about this, everyone. Um, they get ready to start practice. Something's going on. All right, what up? What's up, Big Mike family? What's good, Kentucky Live? Good to see you, man. I'm just sitting outside. My daughter's at practice. My daughter actually she wanted to learn the game of basketball a little bit more, so now she's helping assist with the 8th grade AAU team. So I'm trying to support her dream of learning the game more, and now so she's going to be helping coach on the sideline or whatever, just so she can learn the game a whole lot better. But I'm looking forward to seeing. I hope we get a stretch 4. That's for sure. I really hope we get a stretch 4. And hey, coach, how you doing? All right, big guy, how you doing? Good to see you. You too. So why don't we talk about Cal? Oh, we're done. We're done talking about Cal. I no more talking about Cal. We're done. Who said that so I can see? See if I can bring that up. Who's that? Who said that? I gotta see. Let's see. Oh no, we're done talking about Cal. Um, 20 million would be crazy. I'm not buying that. $20 million for a team this year. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of money to buy a team. I mean, I'm a Kentucky fan and everything, and sometimes it's uh, um, the um, I kind of trapped. Look like it may be. Look like he may end up no SEC school. Look like he may end up at Ole Miss though. So they said that the crystal ball or whatever 247 was actually reporting that um, that he's looking at Ole Miss. So once again, that's just something that we just have to wait and see how that all goes out. Tell you who, to who to which what deals. See, I mean, this is going to be. I think this is going to just be one of those topics where a lot of people are going to be happy that he left. A lot of people's going to be, "Oh, I wish he would have stayed and grew." But this is just, this is going to be a discussion for a while. Very, very certainly be a Pope system guru put up 15 rebounds with that pink right. I don't need him to get. I need him to hit some threes. You don't let him get 15 rebounds. I hope we get enough guys in there that can hit rebounds, that can get rebounds. Made me a bigger fan of Colin. Colin come back 500K. Give me $500,000 to come back to play ball. I take that. Ooh, PG got 1.5. Oh wait, got 3 million. Bro, that's a lot of money, man. we, hey, man, we better cut down some nets next year or else. We better cut down some nets, starting with the SEC. We better cut down some nets, regular season and the tournament. We got to go get some real W's. Like, we got to win. We got to buy some wins. A lot of money and not winning. That's a lot of money and not winning. That is ridiculous. So I gotta ask the question then: is Coach Pope really recruiting hard, or do we just have the money to persuade people that we can pay them? Are we at a situation now with NIL? Is now coaches don't necessarily have to be good coaches. If the money is right, they'll go anywhere. Is that a fact now? Uh, that if you got enough money, doesn't matter about the facilities. It doesn't matter about the history of the program. It doesn't matter about those uniforms. It don't matter about the locker room, the dorms. It's just how much are you going to pay me? And that seems to be exactly where college basketball is at. So you don't necessarily have to be a good recruiter. You just got to be able to say, I can give you this much money if you come to our program. Both, and I think it's both too. Yes, yes, they got to feel a connection to you as a coach. Um, they got to feel like that, that it can benefit them, that you can help their game and everything. But I tell you what, man, $3 million to Ortega, he must have got 1 million for every time he beat for coming back, and then get 1 million every time he beat Oklahoma. maybe that's when maybe that's why he got $3 million. I would say that. They made he's getting guys where he do that last. And that's the good thing. Who's that? Otis. I think Otis said that. Make sure that I give credit for that. Money plus playing time and a crazy fan base. Absolutely, crazy fan base. I agree with that too as well. I heard about leaked by agents. Sure, college, to stay in front of kids. Kentucky fans, man, it's one thing they guys definitely going to sound off. And that, hey, David Inks, welcome, man. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you, all you guys. Crank. You got to make a choice. Either you're a Kentucky fan or a player fan. Can't be both, especially missed that. And I missed that. Both probably give a scholarship to the hard-darn top 60 high school player. Could be it. And then, that could be a project. He's not a 5-star. He's a 4-star. So that could be a project. I think he's tall enough to be, what I'm saying, to really get in practice and really help out. It's just a matter if does the money have to be right? Uh, I said about yes, yes, Otis. That's what I missed. And I was trying to that's what I was trying to comment on. He didn't have a lot of time last year. So now I think I think he's really being selective on the guys that he see that can fit his system. Is this going to be a team that we're going to shoot the ball, shoot threes 25 times, 30 times a ball game? That's still to be seen. We don't necessarily have a Kobe Bryant walking through the locker room's door this year to say he's money. So does Coach Pope have to change his coaching to fit the style of play of people coming in, or is this going to just be a game where we get out in fast break and trying to get downhill and trying to get to the rim? We sure do like threes though. If that's the case, I still believe the mouse. I mean, some of these guys are still getting some pretty good money, to play basketball. So at the end of the day, all you gotta do is just show up, get a scholarship for school, and you get this money. Chandler State, if Chandler State $500,000, I take my hats off. I really do. Really take my hat off because he's, what I'm saying, he really came on the end of the last year, of this past year, and I wonder how he fits in with everybody coming in this year. But I think if he didn't leave, then Coach Pope must really have a spot for this young man and really see how this guy can really bounce and what he can do for the team. Because in his sophomore year, he's gonna feel a lot more comfortable. He's gonna have the whole off season to get better and better and continue to improve and be able to play ball with these guys. And growth is gonna happen. Hope you can see good for him. You think so, Bart? You think he's gonna get some booze? I tell you one thing, that's one of the teams that I can't wait to play next year. Between outside of Vandy, I can't wait to play Ole Miss because we owe them. Pope said he understood the assignment. By the looks of it, he does. He sure does. He's going out and bringing some really, really good talent to Kentucky. And with all these guys together, nobody's numbers jump off the page. And I'm not ashamed to say that. But I think collectively as a group, I think these guys combine together, understand what their role is, and then the overall role of the team, and that's to go win basketball games. And nobody is selfish, and everyone wants each other to succeed for the bigger cause of Kentucky winning games, possibly winning the SEC, possibly winning a national championship. I think these guys are going to come in here. I think these guys are going to be ready to go. I hope we face Arkansas 2 times this year. Georgia, payback. What? I can't wait, dude. I want to be Vandy. I want to be Georgia. I want to be Ole Miss. Those are the kind of look. If Kentucky's going to continue to say Kentucky's is the greatest tradition out there, losing to teams like Ole Miss, losing to teams like Georgia, losing to teams like Vandy, that's just got to be a norm. Like we can't be almost tied up with Vandy. That 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 just can't be the cause. We got to do better than that, and I feel like we're looking forward to that. Look what Pope did this year. Yep, what been Pope did this one didn't make every single stat in every category. That's the point. And nobody. I want to comment on that because I like that you brought that up, and I say that to say this. A lot of people look at Kentucky and they'll be like, "Well, how are you going to bring in a guy? Let's just use Aberdeen. How are you going to bring in a guy like Aberdeen and he only averaged 7 points a game? But in SEC play, what averaged like 14.4 points a ball game? When when you come to Kentucky, Mark Pope, and when you come to Kentucky, it's something about playing for Kentucky that is not like playing for a lot of other teams. And it causes people because of the reputation of who Kentucky is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Kentucky has or hasn't done in the past. Every time at Kentucky, the expectations of playing basketball night in and night out is a very high expectation. And when players come to Kentucky, They understand that that's what Kentucky is about, and it causes players to raise their game. And if you got a coach like Coach Spoke, who understands the game of basketball, who can help bring that out and help people and challenge people to be better every single day, people just get better. Numbers go up. So if you're putting up 7 points, if you're 6 man, you're putting up 7.5, 7.7 points ball game at Florida as a 6 man. Dude, you coming to Kentucky, that's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. It's just like the sun's gonna rise tomorrow. It's just gonna happen. And that's the beautiful thing about not always looking, not always looking at what a player did last year. It's a whole lot of dynamics that go into to a player doing a whole lot more than what they did the year before. And coming to Kentucky is just one of those schools that will cause you to want to raise your ball game. Because the BBN, we're not going to settle for just a player coming out there just playing average basketball. When you got a guy like Travis Perry, who is a beloved Kentucky player, high school player, did a whole lot for the state of Kentucky when it comes to basketball. And some fans who love Kentucky don't mind him leaving. They're not going to allow an outside guy to just come in and act any kind of way. That ain't going to happen. So the standards are high, and Mark Pope is going to continue to push these guys until they become better and better every single game. Got this. Aberdeen, yep, we do get one of the best coaching staff in college basketball. We are due, man. I really, I think it's Carl Miller. Um, I just really, I don't want to be naive, and I don't want to think things are just going to just be perfect. But I just feel like really that the time for Kentucky to win a national championship is creeping up on. I think we're on the doorstep of putting something special together. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not going to be easy for sure. But I think something special is brewing for Kentucky. That I think our year to have a lot of success is further closer than it is away. And that gives me joy. If he plays 25, shit, I about that. See, I mean, he's gonna get his minutes. He knows how to win. He's gonna get his minutes, the energy, everything that is just out there, that is just gonna come together. Dude, I tell you, I wish that I really, really wish um I wish that I could be at practices and watch these guys play. Hey 21, I got your message. I'm on my phone, so I don't really know because of the way I'm doing it. I don't really know. I'm not really able to actually add anybody to the show. I'm thinking about if I thought my daughter was done with practice. If she was, I was gonna go home. But since I get to go a little longer, I wanted to go home and get on. Don't you all think though that college basketball is slowly turning into the NBA? I mean, this is the G League. People's, I mean, you can't. One thing about it is that now that these kids, these young men, young women are getting paid a lot of money. Um, some more than others, of course. I mean, you have to treat them like this is a job. Like I gave you $3 million. I need you to put forth some. I need you to get down and do your job. That's that. That's how this has to be. The G League is a business. Oh, you're not even good enough to be in the G League? Go on over and sit down on the bench. You're not playing. I mean, it's hard not to say that it's not becoming like that. I mean, even though we got the recruiting, the guys are still going into people's houses and talking to them. You don't have it in the G League or nothing like that. But I think this overall, the structure, especially now that you got money involved, now that you got all this right here going on, it's hard not. I mean, it's going like the NBA. It's definitely a baby G League, that's for sure. portal closed, so no one can, bring whoever he wants. He wants say 12, 15 team, full roster in case of injuries again. Pope does want a last. Pope doesn't want a last year repeat. No, he doesn't. And so with Travis, Perry leaving, with question mark of Ortega whether he's coming back or not. I got a feeling Ortega's coming back. I don't see him. Um, I don't. I don't see him. I don't see Ortega leaving. He might, but I don't necessarily see it. So I have to go ahead and pencil him in. Is that my daughter? Let's see for a second. Oh, that's no, that's my daughter. She's probably coming out soon too. Man, dude, I wish I was at home. I just feel more comfortable at home. I think he traded 3-point shooting for defense and depth. Um, long as we putting points on the board, long as we got guys that can occasionally knock down threes, long as we can get out in transition, long as we can get some, long as I think, to me, I think Coach Polk wants more than anything. I agree with the defense part of it. I think Coach Polk wants defense so good next year that he can feel it. That I think he might settle for. I think he might settle for averaging maybe 80 points a ball game if we able to have really, really good lockdown defense. And that's not a bad trade-off because we all know that good defense turns into offense. So if we're stopping people, can't give up many offensive rebounds. We got to cut that mess out. We got to stop that. We got to get out of transition. Got to, we need to get some offensive rebounds our own self, so we can, so give us a better chance as well. He wants to rebounds and defense all day. I mean, that's the thing that I look. If you ask me, I think Coach Pope set up on the. I think he sat over there on the bench this year. And he was thinking to himself, "Look, we could just get out of this year. If we could just get out of this year, the first thing I'm doing next year, I'm getting some defensive-minded people. I can't wait. I'm getting everybody. Hey, Carl Miller, good to see you. I'm getting everybody that can play defense. I'm getting everybody that can play defense. That's just something special. So that's my daughter. She's coming now. So man, dude, I got goodness, man. I think I can. Really shouldn't be playing. Maybe my daughter won't play music, whatever. No, I got you because I'm doing a bit. Sorry, guys, talking to my daughter. Um, no, I didn't, sweetie. Well, baby, I didn't see no. I'm doing it live. Okay? I'm right here. You can get me. I go home. Good stuff. Oh my goodness. See, this is the shenanigans of my daughter. So guys, look, I apologize for having to cut this short. I just wanted to come on and just hang out with you guys. Can't wait to basketball season start back up. Me too. My apologies for having to cut this. Just I can't drive by doing this video. My apologies for that. So please forgive me for that. Thank you guys for joining in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Mayhem, our very own Jimmy. Say, Mike Nash. Somebody said they're glad that you look like your mom. I appreciate that. Uh, I am too. Believe me, I am too. I'm pretty excited too as well. I'm glad she looks like her mom as well. Have a great evening. Hey guys, thank you guys so much, and I apologize for having to go so fast. Thank you so much for jumping on. Leave your comments down below and smash that like button. Until next time, go Cats.